on food and drink. I was raised in a convent. And incidentally, I'll find you 10 piastres for contempt of the court. And you're a very silly girl for turning me against you instead of smiling and batting your eyes a little to keep me in a good temper. 20 piastres.
Even if it was 30, I'd tell you what I think of your justice, you drunken onion. How dare you talk to me like the cracked Isaiah on the church window? As if you were somebody? For you weren't born to this. You weren't born to wrap your own mother on the knuckles for swiping a bowl of salt someplace. Aren't you ashamed as you see how I tremble before you? You would have made yourself their servant, so nobody will take houses away from them. Houses they had stolen. Since when did houses belong to bedbugs? But you're on your watch, or they couldn't drag our men into war. You bribe taker! I have no respect for you. No more than a thief or a bandit with a knife. You can take the child away from me. 100 against 1. But I tell you one thing. Only blackmailers should be chosen for a profession like yours. And men who abuse children as punishment. Yes, let them send the judgment of our fellow creatures. It is worse than the hanging from the gallows.
Let's make it 30 piastres. We're not going to continue squabbling. We're not in a tavern. Anyway, I've lost interest in your case. Where's the couple that wanted a divorce? Bring him in. This case is adjourned for 15 minutes.
Madam, even with their false evidence, we have the verdict in the bag.
Gone and lost your chances with them now, Grisha.
Oh, hon, I just need my smelling salts. Go and get them. Go get them now. Thank you.
I accept. I heard you wanted a divorce. How long have you been married?
40 years, Your Honor.
And why do you want a divorce?
We don't like each other, Your Honor.
How long has that been?
Well, from the very beginning, Your Honor.
I'll think about your request and render my verdict when I'm through with the other case. I need the child. I see you have a soft spot for justice. Now, I don't believe he's your child. But if he were yours, woman, wouldn't you want him to be rich? All you'd have to say is that he wasn't yours, and he'd have a palace, and many horses in his stable, and many beggars on his doorstep, and many soldiers in his service, and many petitioners in his courtyard. What do you say, woman? Don't you want him to be rich?
Hear what the angry girl thought, but did not say. Had he golden shoes to wear, he'd be cruel as a bear. Evil would his life disgrace. He'd laugh in my face. Carrying an air of flint is too troublesome a stint. Being powerful and bad is hard on a lad. So let hunger be his foe. Hungry men and women know. Let him fear the darksome night, but not the daylight.
I think I understand you now, woman.
I won't give him up. I raised him and he knows me. Is that him? He's in rags. What have you done to your little creature? How dare you treat him that way? He deserves to be whipped. You are hanged. You're on the minister.
Plaintiff and defendant. The court has come to no real decision as to who the real mother is. As such, I am obliged to choose a mother for the child. I'll make a test. Guards, take this chalk. Now draw a circle on the floor. Come on. Haven't got all day. There we are. Now place the child in the center of it. Now each of you, come take the child by one hand. The real mother is she who can pull the child from the circle.
Your Honor, I must object. The Abbas real estates, which are bound upon the child as the heir, cannot be placed into doubtful duel. In addition, my client's not as used to physical work as she is.
She looks pretty well fed to me. Oh!
The test that determines the child's fate also puts him in danger. What can be done? Is one side really more evil than the other? Are both sides completely selfish, or are they both selfish? As we now take time to look inside of ourselves, what do we see? What would we have done? And what would our judgment be? Is it safe to say that we don't all live perfect lives, but we do the best for the ones we love? How much should we give up for the ones we love? And how much do we?
What's the matter with you, woman? You didn't pull!
I brought him up. Shall I also tear him to bits? I can't!
And in this matter, the court has decided who the real mother of the child is. Take your child and be off. I advise you not stay within the city. And you! Get out of here before I find you for fraud! Your estates fall to the city. They'll be converted into a playground for the children.
You can't do that!
They need one, and I have decided it'll be named after me. Aztec's Garden.
Well, you can't.
I'm going to take off this gown. It's far too hot for me. I wasn't cut out to be a hero. I'd like to invite all of you to a little dance in the garden outside. Oh, I almost forgot my excitement. Divorce. Yes.
But that's not right. You've not divorced the old couple. You divorced Grusha.
Divorced the wrong couple? What a pity! And I never retract. What would happen to my dignity as a judge if I did? I've got 40 piastres coming from you.
That's cheap at price.
I'll be needing this.
So we better leave the city tonight, Michael. You like him?
With all my respects, I like it.
No, I can tell you. I took pictures on that Easter Sunday. I got engaged to you. So he's a child of love.
After that night, Aztec vanished and was never seen again. The people of Garcinia did not forget him, but long remembered the era of his judging as a brief golden age. almost an age of justice. But to you, you who have listened to the story of the chalk circle, take note.